watching Waterbury High School basketball replay presented by Waterbury High School Sports on channel 16 and 96.
Hello and welcome to the George Torado Court here at Wilby High School for another edition of Waterbury High School Sports Basketball Replay. My name is Michael Valenti, and tonight it is a crosstown rivalry game between the Wilby Wildcats coming in today at 3-4 against the 4-1 Kennedy Eagles. Now, the Wilby Wildcats were off to a slow start this year, losing their first 3 games, but have come on strong as of late, winning 3 of the last 4. Let's see if the momentum continues against a Kennedy Eagles team coming in today at 4-1. Leading the way, of course, Don Jarrett, the senior, leading the team in scoring, and he's going to be a big factor in this game. But Wilby does have scorers on their side. You got Dimitri Yates. You've got Daquan Sinistera. You have Darian Bell, also Carlos Bonilla from underneath. We'll see how this game goes. We got the opening tip-off happening in just a couple seconds here. Jay McKnight, Darryl Flowers, Don Jarrett, Victor Sampson, and Damani James will be the starting lineup for the Kennedy Eagles. And for the Wilby Wildcats, you have Tyrell Council, Darian Bell, Carlos Bonilla, Dimitri Yates, and number 41, who is not listed on my roster here. We'll see if we get that in a couple minutes for you. We apologize for that. Tip-off is won by Don Jarrett, and it goes to Victor Sampson. We're underway here as Jay McKnight brings it up for the Kennedy Eagles. Quickly passing it to the corner. Shot put up for 3 is no good. Tyrell Council there for the rebound as Darian Bell will bring it up now for the Wilby Wildcats. Trying to pass it underneath. Goes out of bounds, intended for Carlos Bonilla. Damani James bringing it up. Bounce pass to Jay McKnight. McKnight, the point guard this year for the Kennedy Eagles as Don Jarrett with the ball. Double team there. Loses the ball but stays with the Eagles as Tyrell Council's the one that tips it out. McKnight trying to pass it. Does so to Victor Sampson. Sampson stops his dribble, passes over to Damani James underneath to McKnight. Shot off the glass, no good. That one way off the mark. And quickly pushing up Yates. Up, and the tip, no good. Bonilla's there, and he puts it in. So Carlos Bonilla puts the first 2 points in this game on the board. And we'll be off to a 2-0 lead here early on in the first. Pass to the left side. Don Jarrett with the ball. Lofting it up to McKnight, trying to quickly get it to the foul line. Does so Victor Sampson trying to drive, and a foul is called underneath. McKnight inbounding it to Don Jarrett. Puts up a 3. No good. And it's rebounded by Tyrell Council. Goes out of bounds. We'll stay with Wilby. Kennedy off to a strong start this year. New head coach Ryan Sullivan is the new head coach for the Kennedy Eagles. And again, another year for Wilby with their head coach Alan Piccolo. Pass stolen there by Damani James, quickly bringing it up after a couple nice dribbles behind the back. Puts up a jumper just in front of the three-point line, and it's good. Pass goes cross-court, intercepted. Victor Sampson goes out of bounds, and it will be Wilby ball. Darian Bell bringing it up. Pass in the corner. Tyrell Council loses the ball, and it's stolen the other way. Darryl Flowers pushing it up. Shot up and one. No, they're going to wave off the basket. I apologize. They're going to call it an offensive foul on Daryl Flowers, so no points for Flowers. Won't go to the free throw line. Instead, the Wildcats will bring it up. And 2 points there for the Wildcats. Makes this a 4-0 lead. Trying to kick it out, McKnight, as the no-look pass comes from Damani James. Now Donjer, who's double-teamed, and rightfully so as the team's leading scorer, has to kick it out to Damani James. Shot put up just in back of the lane, and no good. Dimitri Yates will get the rebound and bring it up. Bounce pass over to Darian Bell. Bell back to Dimitri Yates. Yates. Up and no good. Victor Sampson's there for the rebound. Flowers puts up a jumper, no good. Ball's loose, and it's going the other way. Wide open, Tyrell Council is there for the 2 points. Shot put up for 3 is McKnight, and that's good. Had a really easy look for that three-pointer. No way he's missing that one. Bell drives. Whistle blown. Looks like we have a foul. Carlos Bonilla will inbound it. Stops the dribble there. Lofting it back, and it is caught by Bell, but he goes out of bounds. And we just found out, thanks to our crack research team, that number 41 for Wilby is Ezra Goodman, getting the start today. A whistle blown on the floor. We'll see what happened there. It looks like it will be Wilby ball, as Carlos Bonilla is standing right in front of our table here, out of bounds. So the Wildcats continue with the ball, and they will inbound it to Darian Bell as play continues here in the first quarter. Pass in the corner, Carlos Bonilla. Nice bounce pass to Ezra Goodman off the glass, and it rims out. Gets his own rebound somehow. Goes out of bounds as the shot was blocked. I believe that was Lorenzo Benjamin, who just came into the game for the Kennedy Eagles with the block there. Inbound pass to Darian Bell. Bell drives through traffic, up. Basket's no good, but Bell will go to the line shooting 2. Darian Bell's first is no good off the back of the rim. Darian Bell also plays football for Wilby High School, and probably saw him on our previous tapings of Waterbury High School sports football replay here on Channel 16 and 96. Now does it with basketball. Second shot, also no good. Rebounded by Victor Sampson. Pass over to Khalil Gaskins. Gaskins over to Daryl Flowers. Whistle blown on the floor as play stops. And substitutions being made. Christian Harris comes into the game for Darian Bell. Lorenzo Benjamin inbounds, lofts it back to McKnight. McKnight trying to pass underneath. It's tipped up in the air. Daryl Flowers able to get it. Shot no good. Rebounded underneath by Sampson, who loses the ball, gets it back. Loses the ball again. Diving on her a couple players. Goes out of bounds. Will stay with Kennedy. Aggressive play there by the Wilby Wildcats in their defense, trying to get the loose ball. Dimitri Yates is the one diving on it, and he appears to be favoring the leg there, but will stay into the game. Inbound pass to Lorenzo Benjamin, thinks about shooting, but pump fakes and passes it out to Daryl Flowers. Now to Khalil Gaskins. Gaskins brings it around. Shot put up for three is good. Jay McKnight with his second three-pointer in the game. Now 8-6. Kennedy leads. Harris with the ball, kicks it out to Yates, open for three. Good. Dimitri Yates gives the Wildcats back the lead. Benjamin bringing it up quickly. Goes through the defenders. Pass over to Daryl Flowers at the baseline. Ball's loose. Benjamin's up, draws the foul, and he'll go to the line shooting two. Benjamin's first is good. Ahmad Alves comes into the game. Also, Darian Bell returns to the game for the Wildcats. Tyrell Council out, and Ezra Goodman out. Second free throw, rims out, no good. Rebounded underneath by Carlos Bonilla. Kicks it over to Christian Harris. Harris in the corner trying to pass to Darian Bell. A little too forceful on the bounce, and it goes out of bounds. Kennedy will get the ball back. That was just a bad pass there by Christian Harris, trying to get it to Darian Bell. Throws it right at his feet and a little off target there. No chance for Bell to get it. Goes right out of bounds, and Kennedy with the ball back. Pass tip, stolen. Dimitri Yates has it. Drives, up and good. Give him 5 points in this first quarter. Pass is tipped, and Lorenzo Benjamin is there. Wilby off to a very strong start defensively. Really aggressive there. Too aggressive on that one. Or maybe not aggressive enough. Actually, it's going to be a turnover, so good job there by the Wilby Wildcat defense again. Darian Bell bringing it up. Guarded by Daryl Flowers. Off his foot, but Ahmad Alves is there. Drives the baseline. Kick back out to Bell. Bell lofts it up off the glass, no good. Bonilla trying to get the rebound. He can't. McKnight gets it, and he'll bring it up quickly for the Eagles, then retreat to let the rest of the offense come up. McKnight through the lane, up, no good. Ahmad Alves is there for the rebound. Alves, pass over to Darian Bell. Bell in the corner to Harris, back to Alves. Alves, nice pass underneath, no good. And Bonilla is there for the putback. Carlos Bonilla is a guy you do not want to leave alone on the boards. He will grab the rebounds and tip in as many points as he can. Right now it's 6 points here in the first as Daryl Flowers puts up a three. Off the rim, no good. Ahmad Alves with an uncontested rebound there. Brings it up himself. Lofts and nothing but net there. So the Wildcats off to a strong run here late in the first quarter. Timeout called by Kennedy. You're watching Waterbury High School Sports Basketball Replay on Channel 16 and 96. (15-9) here in the first quarter. The Wilby Wildcats currently with the lead over the Kennedy Eagles. You're watching Waterbury High School Sports Basketball Replay on Channel 16 and 96. My name is Michael Valenti, and after the timeout, a substitution made by the Wilby Wildcats. Amir Josevic comes off the bench. You also see Dimitri Yates there at the bottom of your screen. Kennedy also making some substitutions after the timeout as Tyler Saunders enters the game for the first time for the Eagles. Play resumes. McKnight with the ball, loses it. Regains possession though, loses it again. And a foul is called. I think that one is going to be on Dimitri Yates. maybe Christian Harris. Both Yates and Harris there, double teaming. They are doing a good job double teaming the man with the ball, trying to force some turnovers, but then again, they are getting some foul trouble in that process. So if they get Kennedy in the bonus, that could lead to trouble. Daryl Flowers puts it in for 2. Had 2 points taken away earlier in this game, so that's his first points on the score sheet tonight as the ball goes out of bounds off the foot of, let's see who it was off of. It was off Wilby, so it's Kennedy ball. Benjamin will inbound to McKnight as play resumes here in the first quarter. Goes behind the back, passes over to Daryl Flowers. Flowers loses the ball, and it's stolen by Darian Bell. Bell almost loses it. Now passes intercepted by Lorenzo Benjamin, pushing it quickly. Flowers off the glass, and good for 2. Lofted cross court to Dimitri Yates. He drives the baseline, puts up a shot. No good, but he'll go to the line shooting 2. Dimitri Yates, arguably their best shooter on this Wilby Wildcat team. And now they're saying that the foul happened before the shot, so Wilby will take it from underneath. And they're going to call a 5-second violation on Wilby. It even looked like Wilby had a chance to even start the inbound play. As soon as Yates clapped his hands on the ball, they already called the 5-second violation. So turnover there, and Lorenzo Benjamin inbounds to Gaskins, who now brings it back to Benjamin. Back and forth, and eventually goes to Gaskins, back to Benjamin. Benjamin open for Damani James, and he's called for the travel there, so a turnover for the Kennedy Eagles again. The Eagles having a really tough time taking care of the ball so far in this first quarter. If they want to get back into this game, they got to protect the basketball. Pass over to, I believe that's Ahmad Alves. Nice pass to Christian Harris. Ball going the other way after the whistle. I guess they're going to call traveling on Harris there as he was driving the lane. Gaskins is bringing it up. Pass over to Lorenzo Benjamin, now to James. James double team there, stolen. Ahmad Alves spins. Shot off the glass, good for 2. Once again, you see the very aggressive defense there, and Eagles trying to go aggressive on the offensive side of the board, trying to go cross-court on the pass there, and Daryl Flowers draws the foul. He'll go to the line shooting 2. Flowers misses the first. Second free throw is good. So Flowers goes 1 for 2, 5 points in the first quarter. Pass over to Ahmad Alves here. 2-3 zone applied by the Kennedy Eagles. Alves tries to spin out and passes over to Dimitri Yates. And he doesn't get the shot off before the buzzer. That's going to end the first quarter. A very good first quarter for the Wilby Wildcats. They lead 17-14. You're watching Waterbury High School Sports Basketball Replay on Channel 16 and 96. 17-14 the score. You're watching Waterbury High School Sports Basketball Replay on Channel 16 and 96. My name is Michael Valenti. You see the Kennedy Eagles right now huddling over their bench during this little break in the action. And Ryan Sullivan is, even though it's a close game here, Kennedy needs to do a better job at protecting the basketball. Wilby is really, really aggressive and forced a lot of turnovers so far for the Kennedy Eagles. Now, if they want to get back into this game, another thing to point out here, Don Jarrett went in the first quarter with no points, so another good thing for the Wilby Wildcat defense as they shut out Don Jarrett in the first quarter. He didn't really play much of the first quarter either, and it looks like he's not on the floor for the start of the second quarter either. Ezra Goodman passes over to Carlos Bonilla as we start the second quarter. Alves to eventually Yates. And a foul called on the floor. Darryl Flowers making contact with Dimitri Yates. Don Jarrett on the bench right now. He does not seem to be injured, but was out for a good significant amount of time in the first quarter. Christian Harris gets the inbound, trying to avoid the backcourt, calls a play, pass over to Bonilla, now to Alves. Goodman, bounce pass to Bonilla, nice pass there, and it's good for two. Good ball movement there, and Ezra Goodman getting through the defense and passing it to an open Carlos Bonilla for the 2 points. Pass in the corner, driving, Brendan Espinal up and one. Brandon Espinal not playing in the first quarter, comes in to start the second quarter and gets 2 points there. Try to complete a 3-point play here as he goes to the line shooting one. The free throw from Espinal is no good. Wilby with the rebound, and they'll bring it up quickly. That's Ahmad Alves, passes to the corner and driving the baseline. Nice pass underneath. Shot no good. Tip back no good. Espinal gets the rebound, and we're going the other way. Once again, some good passing for the Wildcats. Unfortunately, that time the points don't go in. Foul called on the floor. And it looks like Kennedy is in the bonus. Again, the Wilby Wildcats with a very aggressive defense today, and that's obviously going to lead to foul trouble. Putting the Eagles already in the bonus, so a 1-and-1 situation here for the Eagles. The free throw is no good. That was Tyvon Stenson that was on the line, and he missed the first free throw. As play resumes, Daquan Sinister kicks out to Ezra Goodman for three. Airballs that one. Rebounded by Wilby, kicked out to Ahmad Alves. Alves underneath to Grant. Sinister is there. Shot no good. Pass tipped and eventually goes to Ahmad Alves trying to avoid a backcourt. Lorenzo Benjamin gets the steal. Wide open underneath is Stenson, and it goes in for two. Bad break there for the Wildcats. Able to get the rebound, but they had to avoid the backcourt violation, and that led to a steal by Benjamin and 2 points for Tyvon Stenson as the ball goes out of bounds, and the Eagles get the ball back. So now the sloppy play going to Wilby here in the second quarter. Khalil Gaskins over to Lorenzo Benjamin. Benjamin, pass tip, stolen. Pass underneath, and it's good. Lamar Saunders, one of three Saunders that will be playing tonight for both teams. The other two for the Kennedy Eagles, Xavier Saunders and Tyler Saunders. We already saw Tyler earlier in this game. Stenson trying to drive, he can't. Kicks out to Benjamin for three. Shot no good. Rebound kicked out. Stenson gets it. Pass tip. Gets his own pass. And it's kicked out. Now to Gaskins. Thinks about shooting. Guarded by Goodman. And Benjamin with the ball. Shot up from the elbow was Espinal. No good. Saunders gets the rebound. Going the other way. Lamar Saunders. Pass nearly intercepted. Shot put up. Rims out. Rebounded by Gaskins. He's going on the fast break. Shot put up. No good. No foul called. Trying to hit it off of Grant's foot, no good, and Espinal puts up a shot, and a foul is called. So Brandon Espinal will go to the line shooting 2, his second trip to the free throw line. He missed his only free throw in this game. Misses the first. Jason Brito comes in for the Kennedy Eagles. Number 33 there. And the second free throw from Espinal, no good. Rebounded by the Eagles, quickly brought up. Ball's loose. Stolen by the Eagles. Ball's loose again. Dimitri Yates gets the steal. Spins around. Drives the lane. Up off the glass and good for 2. The turnovers continue for the Kennedy Eagles as the aggressive defense for the Wilby Wildcats force another turnover and get fast break points there from Dimitri Yates. Stenson over to Lorenzo Benjamin. Excuse me, Jason Brito. Brito now with the ball as he got it from Gaskins, and it's stolen again. Pass break. Goodman on the floor. Passes the Yates off the glass. Good for 2. Gaskins. Pass it over and eventually goes to Stenson. Cross court back to Gaskins. Gaskins. Espinal off the glass, no good. Tip back, no good. Espinal gets the rebound. Shot blocked, but a foul is called on Dimitri Yates. Yates not liking that call. Grabs his jersey, shoves it in his mouth in disgust there as Espinal will go to the line again, shooting 2. His third trip to the free throw line, already 0 for 3 in this game. Hits the first. Second free throw is no good. And it is rebounded by the Eagles. Shot put up no good. The putback is good and 1. Jamari Joseph able to get the rebound there. Put it back up. Misses the shot. Gets his own rebound again. Puts up the shot. Gets it in. Draws the foul, and he'll try to complete the three-point play there. Substitutions for both sides here as we await the free throw from Jamari Joseph. It is good. So Jamari Joseph completes the three-point play for the Kennedy Eagles. Amir Josovic, nice pass underneath the bell, and then another pass underneath. Spins around, shot put up good. That is Daquan Sinistera getting the 2 points for the Wilby Wildcats. Gaskins trying to break through this full court press defense. Joseph, shot blocked. Ahmad Alves comes out of nowhere, blocks the shot, which Jamari Joseph thought he had an easy 2. Ahmad Alves comes out of nowhere and says, "I don't think so, Scooter." Victor Sampson drives, shot up, and this time Alves will be called for the foul as he attempts his second block. First free throw is no good. Sampson's second free throw is good. So he goes 1 for 2 there. And we're going the other way. Sinistera passes over in the corner. That's Darian Bell. Kicks it out to Yates. Shot put up for 3. No good. Rebounded by Darian Bell. Over to Dimitri Yates. Yates to Josevic. Now to Alves. Trying to go through the zone. He can't. Kicks it out. Driving is Yates. Off the glass. No good. Sampson gets the rebound. Quickly going the other way. Stenson is fouled, and he'll go to the line. Kennedy Eagles doing a great job with that zone defense. Really collapsing the lane for Wilby, trying to get a nice layup for 2. Yates eventually getting through, but took a wild layup. Obviously no good. Quickly pushing it the other way, and Stenson goes to the line, shooting 2. First free throw is good. This is Stenson's second trip to the free throw line. Missed his first shot. It was a 1-and-1 situation. Second free throw is good. As we go the other way, Sinistera trying to get up the middle. He can't. Passes around to Alves now in the corner. Shot put up for 3 is no good. Yates gets the rebound before it goes out of bounds. Off the glass. Foul is called, so Yates goes to the line, shooting 2. Yates went 0 for 2 in his first trip to the free throw line. Currently with 9 points in this game. Only Carlos Bonilla is close to that score with 8. And Yates misses the first. Second free throw is no good, so Yates 0 for 4 from the free throw line. Stenson will bring it up for the Eagles, and a kickball is called, so play stops. We'll stay with Kennedy. Free throw shooting for both teams very poor so far. In fact, Wilby yet to score yet to get a free throw good. As a pass is stolen. Another steal there for the Wilby Wildcats going the other way. Bounce pass off the foot of Gaskins. They're going to call a kickball there. Gaskins not liking the call. And we'll stay with Wilby. Kennedy Eagles right now, you have Darryl Flowers 1 for 2. Brandon Espinal 1 for 5. Tyvon Stenson 2 for 3. Shamari Joseph 1 for 1. Lorenzo Benjamin 1 for 2, and Victor Sampson also 1 for 2. So the free throw shooting could be better on both sides of the ball here as play continues. Back and forth it goes. Ahmad Alves now hands it off to Daquan Sinistera. Sinistera over to Dimitri Yates, puts up a 3. Shot no good. Josevic trying to reach over it. He can't. Gaskins gets the rebound. Up. Shot blocked by Dimitri Yates. Gaskins and Yates both go to the ground. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Kennedy ball. A great play there by Dimitri Yates. Alan Piccolo has words to say for the referee. I don't know if he's looking for a foul or calling it should have been the Eagles out of bounds. Pass underneath. Shot no good. Alves gets the rebound. Ball is loose. But a whistle blown. And Ahmad Alves will go to the line. Wildcats now in the bonus. Eagles already in the bonus. A lot of aggressive play on both sides of the ball, and when you have aggressive play, that the fouls will come up. Alves hits the first of the 1-and-1, so he will get a second shot. And that is the first free throw made tonight for the Wilby Wildcats. Second free throw, no good. Rebounded underneath by the Wildcats. Alves is there for the rebound. Kicks it out to Sinistera, puts up a jumper, no good. Rebounded by Alves, but then loses it again. Goes out of bounds, and it is Kennedy ball. Gaskins with the ball, double team there, trying to force another turnover. Passes it, intercepted. Sinistera off the glass, no good. Yates there for the rebound, puts it up, good for two. Timeout called by the Kennedy Eagles. It's a good one here at the George Torado Court at Wilby High School. You're watching Waterbury High School Sports Basketball Replay on Channel 16 and 96. Back and forth these two teams go here. You're watching Waterbury High School Sports Basketball Replay on Channel 16 and 96. My name is Michael Valenti. Right now, the Kennedy Eagles leading the Wilby Wildcats with a score of 25-22. Interesting notes here. Don Jarrett left the game. I don't know if he was just subbed in and hasn't played since or was injured. He doesn't appear to be injured, but Don Jarrett has not played since about halfway into the first quarter and is scoreless. And for the Wilby Wildcats, Dimitri Yates leading the way with 11 points. Ball goes out of bounds, and another turnover by the Kennedy Eagles, and the Wildcats get the ball again. Kennedy trying to get a little aggressive there, trying to get past this full court press defense by the Wildcats. And was a little too pushy there as the ball goes out of bounds. Darian Bell will inbound to Christian Harris as play continues here. Harris bounce pass to Sinistera. Sinistera back to Harris. Harris back to Sinistera. Trying to get it underneath. Nice pass. Can't get it up. It has to pass out, and it's stolen by the Kennedy Eagles. Gaskins. So Benjamin underneath, the shot is good for two. Shamari Joseph, whistle blown there, and it's going the other way. Lorenzo Benjamin goes to Tyvon Stenson. Quickly to Chamari Joseph. Chamari Joseph drives the lane. Shot no good. Ahmad Alves gets the rebound. Quickly going the other way. Alves lofts it in the corner. Nice pass to Sinistera, and a foul is called as Victor Sampson trying to go in for the block. They might call the foul on Stenson. But regardless, Daquan Sinistera goes to the line shooting two. The first shot way off the mark there. Alan Piccolo can't be too happy right now with the way this team is shooting their free throws tonight. They are 1 of 9 from the free throw line so far. Make that 2 of 10 as Daquan Sinistera goes 1 of 2 there. Benjamin tries to inbound, does so to Gaskins. Now Benjamin gets the ball back. Now Kennedy trying to quickly bring it up. They do. Victor Sampson trying to pass it to Tamari Joseph, and Daquan Sinistera comes for the steal and now brings it up. Brings it over the backcourt line. Passing over to Ezra Goodman. Back to Daquan Sinistera, back to Goodman. Goodman looking around and will pass it to his left. That is Christian Harris. Harris drives off the glass, no good. Ball goes down to the ground. A foul is called. That is Lorenzo Benjamin on the ground there as he gets help from his teammates. Foul called against Wilby. And Lorenzo Benjamin will go to his second trip to the free throw line, 1 of 2 in his first trip. First free throw is good. Dimitri Yates goes into the lane there as Ahmad Alves exits. Second free throw, no good. Rebounded by Dimitri Yates. Yates spins, lofts it up at the buzzer. Shot no good, and we go to the half. It's been a good one here at the George Torado court. Wilby hanging on to a 3-point lead. They lead at the half 31-28. You're watching Waterbury High School Sports Basketball Replay on channel 16 and 96. The second half is about to begin. Don Jarrett is back on the court. He did not play in the entire second quarter and did not play for most of the first. Here he is to start the third quarter with the ball, trying to pass underneath Daryl Flowers. Nice pass to kick it out, but mishandled. Lofted back to McKnight, who didn't get a lot of playing time in the second quarter either. Daryl Flowers goes underneath. Nice pass nice layup there as he drives the baseline, gets 2 points. And it's a 1-point game. Bounce pass to Darian Bell, trying to get it back out. Ball's tipped, and it goes right into the hands of Dimitri Yates. Lofts it up, no good. Put back, no good. Rebounded by Carlos Bonilla, he kicks it out. Shot put up from the foul line is good. Darian Bell scores his first 2 points in the game. Don Jarrett. Jarrett kicks it out to Espinal. Nice pass and a good 2 layup points there for Brandon Espinal. He has 5 points in the game. Ball was stolen by Espinal, and we're going back the other way. Shot put up for 3 is good. Jay McKnight with his third 3-pointer in the game. And Kennedy now with the lead. Pass in the corner, shot for 3. No good, but Ezra Goodman wide open for the rebound and gets the 2 points there. Shot up. And a foul called underneath. That one's going to be on Carlos Bonilla. Brandon Espinal, who's having a nightmare from the free throw line today, going to the line shooting 2. Already 1 of 5 from the free throw line. Misses the first. It seems like Espinal's free throws are more of a line drive than an arc. Second free throw, misses again. That ball goes out of bounds off the foot of Daryl Flowers, but now Espinal is 1 of 7 from the free throw line. And in a close game like this, every free throw counts. I mean, if he hits 2 or 3 more, that's a whole other basket right there. In a 1-possession game, I mean, every free throw is going to count. Council tries to drive the baseline and is fouled on the floor. Looks like Brandon Espinal will be the man who commits the foul. Bounce pass at Council, puts up a shot, is fouled. He'll go to the line shooting 2. And free throws have not been the greatest for the Wilby Wildcats either. In the first half, they only hit 2 free throws. Council misses the first there. Dimitri Yates went 0 for 4. Darian Bell went 0 for 2. Daquan Sinistero went 1 for 2. And Ahmad Alves went 1 for 2. So not many trips to the free throw line, but enough where they should have at least made more than 2. Don Jarrett gets the rebound as Council misses the second free throw. Trying to go coast to coast, up and good. I think this is the longest we've seen Don Jarrett go without scoring a point in the last 2 years that we've covered Waterbury High School sports. Shot is no good, rebounded underneath by the Wildcats, McKnight, but as he dribbled, it was on the line, out of bounds. He's going to ask the ref for an explanation, but it's not going to turn over the call, so the Wildcats get the ball back. But Don Jarrett here in the second half has just scored his first 2 points of this game, and that's a guy that the Kennedy Eagles really rely on for scoring a majority of their points. He is their leading scorer. Shot put up for 3 is no good. Rebounded by Damani James. Ball is loose. Diving on it is James and Council. It goes out of bounds, and they're going to say it stays with the Kennedy Eagles. No, the ref originally pointing in the direction of Kennedy, but it actually is Wilby ball as it was last touched by the Kennedy offensive player, which was Damani James. Ezra Goodman with the ball now. Goodman lofting it up to Darian Bell. Bell going across court to Goodman, thinking about shooting, but there's a man named Don Jarrett ready to block it. Pass underneath is tipped. Council's there, and he puts in 2 points. Going the other way, Don Jarrett lofts it up, no good. A really wild shot. I don't know if he was trying to draw a foul there, but no whistle called. Ezra Goodman wide open for the 3, misses it. Bounce pass, Council up, and the foul is called. Tyrell Council, 4 points so far in this game, 0 for 2 from the free throw line. First free throw is no good from Council. Tied at 37 here in the third quarter. Tyrell Council hits the second free throw, so the Wildcats bring back the lead 38-37. Quickly pushing up Victor Sampson. Nice pass underneath to Lorenzo Benjamin, good for 2. And the Wildcats take the lead 39-38. Pass in the corner. As Yates trying to drive the baseline, it's stolen. Don Jarrett drives. Off the glass, good for 2. Pass tip, Don Jarrett gets a steal, able to save it. No, they're going to call that he was out of bounds, or was it a foul? I'm not sure, we'll see. They're going to actually call it a foul, so Don Jarrett gets the steal. And a foul was called on the floor against Wilby, so the Kennedy Eagles keeping the ball. Third quarter, Eagles lead by 3. Inbound goes to Khalil Gaskins. Gaskins slowing things down, passes to his left, nearly stolen there. Lorenzo Benjamin has the ball, passing over to Gaskins, now to Don Jarrett. Jarrett puts up an NBA-sized 3, way off the mark. Tyrell Council gets the rebound and will kick it over. And now in the corner, to Yates, whistle blown. And it looks like we're going the other way. Might have been a travel call.
Let's go, Chris. Pick it up. You got to go harder, boy.
Crosstown rivalry game here. Kennedy Eagles, Wilby Wildcats. You're watching Waterbury High School Sports Basketball Replay on Channel 16 and 96. Shot put up by Flowers is no good. Victor Sampson misses the rebound. Save. Council's there. So a nice play there. Council up through and good for two. I'm not sure who it was that saved that from going out of bounds, but it goes into the hands of Tyrell Council, and he goes coast to coast for the 2 points there. Flowers try to pull back. Foul called before he was able to put up a shot, so he won't go to the free throw line. Sampson gets the inbound, kicks it out to Gaskins. Lorenzo Benjamin is open, but they pass to Don Jarrett. Drives the baseline, foul called on the floor. Lorenzo Benjamin inbounds it to Don Jarrett, who's been awfully quiet in this game. Loses the ball. Diving on it is Gaskins, and a foul is called. I don't know if it's going to be on Sinistera or Gaskins. It is on Daquan Sinistera, so it's against the against the Wildcats. Don Jarrett will inbound it to Khalil Gaskins. Play resumes here at George Torado Court. Another foul called. A lot of fouls called on both sides here, and that's what you're going to get with aggressive play. Yes, the Wildcats are playing very aggressive tonight defensively, but they are really getting the clock stopped due to foul trouble. Gaskins with the ball. Aggressive defense continues here for the Wildcats. Gaskins in the corner to Don Jarrett. Jarrett puts up a jumper, and another foul is called. So Don Jarrett will make his first trip to the free throw line today. Hits the first. Second free throw is good. So Don Jarrett goes 2 for 2, now has 6 points, all in this third quarter. Sinistera. Pass stolen by Darryl Flowers, spins around, puts up a layup, good for 2. He's got 9 points in this game. Christian Harris in the corner. Yates now back to Sinistera, fakes the pass, now kicks it out to Yates, put up for 3, no, nice pass to Darian Bell, puts up off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Khalil Gaskins. Don Jarrett goes to the ground and eventually gets the pass. Jarrett trying to draw a foul there is Sinistera, but Don Jarrett goes through him and 2 points there. So the Eagles now on a run. They lead 47-40. Timeout called by the Wildcats. The Eagles are soaring here in this third quarter as Don Jarrett has come back to life. Now that they put him on the floor, they lead 47-40 here in the third. You're watching Waterbury High School Sports Basketball Replay on Channel 16 and 96. $47-40 is the score. You're watching Waterbury High School Sports Basketball Replay on Channel 16 and 96. My name is Michael Valenti. The Kennedy Eagles currently with the lead as they clean things up out of the half. And now the Wilby Wildcats are starting to raise some eyebrows here, and after a very strong first half, coming out of the half with a 3-point lead, now trailing by 7. Currently with the ball as the inbound goes to Christian Harris. Now to Daquan Sinistera. Sinistera back to Harris, back to Sinistera. Now bringing it in the corner, Dimitri Yates back to Sinistera. Now to Darian Bell. Bell around to the circling Council. And Council's called for the travel. So another turnover for the Wilby Wildcats. Where we saw a lot of turnovers for the Kennedy Eagles, now we're seeing a lot of turnovers for the Wilby Wildcats. Darrell Flowers loses the ball, and it's stolen there by Tyrell Council. And quickly going the other way, Darian Bell with the ball. Bounce pass to Sinistera. Sinistera will retreat, let the offense develop. Trying to drill between the legs, loses the ball, and has to pass to Sinistera. Tyrell Council drives, bounce pass underneath, goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kennedy, and I believe that was Victor Sampson. So it stays with the Wildcats. Bounce pass to Council. Council puts up a jumper, way off the mark there. Goes right into the hands of Darrell Flowers. Flowers passing over to Gaskins, now to Don Jarrett, wide open for the 3. Good! You can't leave Don Jarrett open. He will take the shot and make the shot. And you see it right there. Off the glass, basket is good and gets the foul. So the Wildcats quickly answer from Don Jarrett's three-pointer, and Dimitri Yates going to the line to try to complete a 3-point play. So far, 0 for 4 from the free throw line. 13 points total for Yates. And the 3-point play is completed as Yates hits the free throw. Don Jarrett goes through the defense. No foul is called. Drives and one. The Kennedy Eagles currently on a 11-3 run. Don Jarrett in the third quarter with 13 points. All in the third quarter. That's his game total. Hits the free throw, so 14 points now. A 10-point lead for the Kennedy Eagles. What a difference this team is when Don Jarrett's on the floor. 2 points there from Darian Bell. Gaskins quickly bringing around. Nice ball movement. Eventually goes to Lorenzo Benjamin. Back to Sampson. Sampson to Benjamin. Puts up a 3. Good! And the Eagles have come alive in the third. Sinistera puts up a 3. No good. And that's going to do it here for the third quarter. And the Kennedy Eagles have come alive. 56-45 is the score. You're watching Waterbury High School Sports Basketball Replay on Channel 16 and 96. I think a huge part of this story, if you want to know what's happened so far, if you're just tuning in on Channel 16 and 96, the Wilby Wildcats had a very decent first half, but then again, a lot of the first half for the Kennedy Eagles was played without their star player, Don Jarrett. Plays the entire third quarter, picks up 14 points. Tyrell Council puts up a shot, and it's no good. And Don Jarrett just just took over this game as the Kennedy Eagles now lead 56-45 here in the fourth quarter. Tyrell Council going to the line shooting 2. He misses the first. Council 1 of 5 from the free throw line. Council misses the free throw, so he's 0 for 2 on that trip, and 1 of 6 total. The steal there by Lamar Saunders. Now over to Almont Alves for 3. Good. 8 points for Ahmad Alves. His first three-pointer in the game. Pass is overthrown. McKnight is there, puts it up, and 1. Jay McKnight with a heads-up play there, saw that the pass was going to be overthrown, goes to where the ball is, has the open shot, draws the foul, and there's a three-point play. 59-48 here in the fourth. Ball in the corner, trying to get the Council underneath. It's tipped out of bounds by Don Jarrett. Ezra Goodman lofts it back to Lamar Saunders. Saunders underneath to Goodman. Goodman trying to put it up. Shot no good. Rebounded underneath by Darrell Flowers. Quickly puts it up. It's 3-on-1. Takes the layup himself. Don Jarrett mishandles the rebound. Foul is called. I think that was Amir Josovic that they're going to call the foul on, but it will stay with the Kennedy Eagles. Don Jarrett will inbound it for the Eagles. Lofting it back to McKnight. Already has 3 3-pointers in this game, trying to pass underneath. Goes out of bounds as Don Jarrett was hit, drops the ball, and it goes out of bounds. In the fourth quarter here, it's 59-48. Ball goes back, and Saunders is able to get the ball before a steal. In the corner, Council. Pass tip, stolen by McKnight. Going the other way. McKnight, pass to Don Jarrett. Retreats. Spins. Between the legs, spins again. Trying to drive the baseline. Trying to go underneath. And a pass out. Shot up. From behind the backboard, Council's able to retrieve it. And then it's stolen by Damani James. Shot up and good. Darrell Flowers with 11 points in this game. 61-48 is the score. The Kennedy Eagles leading this one. You're watching Waterbury High School Sports Basketball Replay on Channel 16 and 96. (61-48) in the fourth quarter. You're watching Waterbury High School Sports Basketball Replay on Channel 16 and 96. My name is Michael Valenti. The Kennedy Eagles have definitely turned things around here in the second half. If you're just joining us, the Wilby Wildcats ended both the first and second quarters with 3-point leads, but since then, the Kennedy Eagles have had a pretty much double-digit lead for a majority of this second half. Shot put up and good. Couldn't see who got the 2 points there, but I believe that was Darian Bell as the whistle's blown. Don Jarrett will go to the line. He's 3 of 3 so far from the free throw line. It's a 1-and-1 situation. Hits the first. Jarrett's second is short and rebounded by Darian Bell. Shot put up by Sinistera, no good. The tip back is good. Or no, it wasn't good. Excuse me, someone hit the net and made it look like it was good. Whistle blown underneath. Saunders will commit the foul, and Damani James goes to the line shooting 2. James misses the first. Second free throw is good. So Damani James is 1 for 2. Ball is loose, goes out of bounds. Will stay with the Wildcats there. Inbound pass to Harris and kicked out. Going cross court there to Dimitri Yates. Yates to Saunders. Saunders trying to pass underneath to Alves. Alves off the glass, no good. Rebounded there by Saunders. Kicks it out to Darian Bell. Bell kicks it out to Ahmad Alves, and it's good for 3. That's his second three-pointer in this game. Shot put up for 3, no good. Put back, no good. Don Jarrett is there, and he puts it back in. Ten-point game, 63-53. Pass underneath, shot up, and good. Don Jarrett. Trying to drive, going underneath, shot blocked by Ahmad Alves. Don Jarrett trying to do one of his signature moves as he tries to drive the baseline underneath for an easy layup, but Ahmad Alves comes in and swats it away. Inbound to Flowers, misses the shot, no good. Ball's still loose. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wilby as Dimitri Yates can't get the rebound. And Kennedy will have the ball. McKnight goes between the legs and around to Sampson. Shot put up for 3. Off the back of the rim, no good. And here come the Wildcats. Ahmad Alves, bounce pass. Shot good for 2. Carlos Bonilla gets his first 2 points in the second half. And it's a 6-point game. Don Jarrett double teamed. And Don Jarrett pulls a stiff arm on Ahmad Alves. And that's not a smart move for Don Jarrett. That's a technical foul on Don Jarrett. Who goes to the free throw line for Wilby, though, because Wilby has not done well at all from the free throw line. It will be Lamar Saunders. It's his first trip to the free throw line. 63-57 the score. Couple free throws for Saunders, and then the Wildcats get the ball back. Saunders hits the first. Saunders hits the second. It's now 63-59. Ahmad Alves will inbound it for the Wildcats, trying to make this a one-possession game. At one point, this game was 61-45. Since then, the Wildcats are on a 14-2 run. Alves will inbound it as play resumes. It's Lamar Saunders, who just hit 2 free throws at the technical foul. Pass underneath to Ahmad Alves. Alves off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Darryl Flowers, mishandles it. It goes to Sampson and back out. Bringing it up is McKnight. McKnight stops his dribble. Pass over to Darryl Flowers from the free throw line. Off the back of the rim, no good. Sampson gets the rebound. Flowers off the glass. Foul is called. First free throw from Flowers is good. Second free throw, no good. And I believe they called a lane violation against Kennedy, so it will be Wilby ball. No, they're going to actually call that a foul against Kennedy on the rebound from the free throw. So it's Ahmad Alves going to the line shooting a 1-and-1. Misses the free throw. Is rebounded by Darryl Flowers. Lofted back to Damani James. James loses the ball. And it's picked up by Wilby, diving on it. Is Ahmad Alves, and a foul is called. That one on Damani James, so Alves goes back to the line. (64-59) the score. If he hits both, it'll be a one-possession game. Alves hits the first. A 15-3 run currently the Wilby Wildcats are on. Can they make it 16-3 here? No, it's missed. Rebounding it is Yates, and he goes to the line. So the fouls continue in this game. Both teams are in foul trouble throughout this entire game. Dimitri Yates goes to the line shooting 2. So far, 1 for 5 from the free throw line. Hits the first. A one-possession game now, 64-61. Second free throw is good. Dimitri Yates hits his last 3 free throws. And the pass is stolen by Tyrone Council. Pass tipped. Goes out of bounds as Gaskins tries to roll on it. Gaskins trying to make a good effort there. but not good enough as the Wildcats will have the ball on their end of the court trying to tie this game at 64. Inbound to Bonilla. Shot blocked. Going the other way, it's Darryl Flowers. Flowers trying to go coast to coast. Finger roll, good for two. Timeout called. In the fourth quarter, the suspense thickens here as the lead shrinks for the Kennedy Eagles. 66-62 is the score. You're watching Waterbury High School Sports Basketball Replay on Channel 16 and 96. (66-62) is the score here as the Kennedy Eagles trying to hold on to their lead. You're watching Waterbury High School Sports Basketball Replay on Channel 16 and 96. My name is Michael Valenti, and don't forget, you can watch this game and any other game that we broadcast on Channel 16 and 96 on demand by going to YouTube and searching Waterbury High School Sports. Still a long way to go in this game. In the fourth quarter, it's 66-62. Wilby with the ball right now. Darian Bell bringing it up. Passing over to Ahmad Alves. Alves in the corner. That's Dimitri Yates. Bounce back to Alves. Alves trying to drive the lane, he can't. Guarded heavily by Flowers. Pass is tipped, and Alves regains possession. Pass to Council. Council puts up a shot. Rims out. Bonilla's there. Shot is no good. And a foul is called against Bonilla over the back. Lorenzo Benjamin goes to the line. Benjamin 2 of 4 so far from the free throw line. And I believe Bonilla has just fouled out of this game. If so, he finishes with 10 points. Benjamin misses the first. Second free throw is good. So it's 67-62 now. Ball up, and it's stolen by Darryl Flowers. Flowers over to Khalil Gaskins. Gaskins yet to score. Gaskins drives, kicks it out. Don Jarrett there. And Darian Bell swats it out of bounds. Jarrett trying to inbound it, and he does to Gaskins just in front of the half-court line. Dimitri Yates trying to sneak in a steal there, but he was out of bounds, so it stays with Kennedy. Inbound to Darryl Flowers. Flowers drives, good for two. No, the basket's been waved off. And a technical foul has been called. So Lamar Saunders goes back to the line. He hit both free throws on the last technical foul. That was against Don Jarrett. I don't know if it was one of the coaches that got charged with the technical or Daryl Flowers, but regardless, Lamar Saunders hits the first. And it's a 4-point game. And Saunders hits the second. It's a 3-point game. Ahmad Alves will inbound it for the Wildcats just in front of the half-court line, and it goes to Lamar Saunders. Pass over to Tyrell Council. Driving the lane is Sinistera, good for two. McKnight loses the ball. Sinistera picks up the steal. The Wildcats down by one. Trying to come back. They were losing at one point, 61-45. The pass is stolen by McKnight. McKnight. And a foul is called against Wilby. They're going to say that one is on Saunders. Two crucial points in this game from Daryl Flowers. There were two baskets that were waved off by Flowers due to fouls. Now the Kennedy Eagles leading by one. McKnight going to the line, shooting two, his second trip to the free throw line. Hits the first. He's 2 of 2 now after that one. Substitutions being made. Daryl Flowers re-enters the game. And it's good, so McKnight hits both free throws, and it's a 3-point game again. Lamar Saunders. Passing to the left. The Council inbounds, or underneath to Sinistera. Fadeaway jumper's no good. Don Jarrett picks up the rebound. And the defense backs off. Now trying to close in on Jarrett. He goes right through the defense, going coast to coast, kicks it out to Daryl Flowers. Shot put up, no good. Rebounded by the Wildcats. Sinistera, double team there. Spins around, stops his dribble, whistle blown. And, Ahmad Alves will be called for travel, I believe. Lamar Saunders comes out, as does Ahmad Alves. Christian Harris in. I didn't see who was coming in for Alves. Pick set there by Daryl Flowers. Ball is loose. Yates slams it. It's a 1-point game, 69-68, timeout called. You're watching Waterbury High School Sports Basketball Replay on Channel 16 and 96. This one is far from over. My name is Michael Valenti. Thank you for tuning in. If you've been watching this game throughout, thank you for watching. If you just tuned in, you've missed some exciting basketball here. It's been back. The first half was back and forth, back and forth. The third quarter, the Kennedy Eagles was dominated. And for a good portion of the fourth quarter, the Kennedy Eagles dominated. But then all of a sudden, the tide changed and the Wildcats came back. Again, at one point, the lead was 61-45 in favor of the Kennedy Eagles. It is now 69-68. Since it was 61-45, The Wilby Wildcats on a 23-8 run. Kennedy curling with the ball after the timeout. A 1-point game. And something to look on if you're just joining us. And if you know your Kennedy Eagles basketball, you know that Don Jarrett, the man who will inbound it for the Kennedy Eagles, is this team's leading scorer and their backbone on this team. The pass is tipped, and it goes to Lorenzo Benjamin. A foul is called on Ezra Goodman. Now Don Jarrett (17 points tonight for him. All 17 points came in the second half tonight. He played very little in the first, did not play at all in the second, and has played the entire third and fourth quarters. Lorenzo Benjamin hitting the first free throw. So it's still a 2-point game. Even if Lorenzo Benjamin hits this, it will still be a 1-possession game. Benjamin 4 for 7 from the free throw line. Make that 5 for 8. And it's a 3-point game. Pass, shot, tip, no good. Ball is loose on the ground, picked up, shot up, no good. Mishandled there by Alves, and it goes out of bounds. Lorenzo Benjamin will inbound it for the Eagles. Gaskins mishandles the inbound, and it goes off his face and out of bounds. That's not a mistake you want to make in basketball, especially this late in the game when you have a 3-point lead. Christian Harris will inbound it. Goes back. And Sinister is going to be called for a backcourt violation. He caught the ball just in front of the half-court line, and his momentum carried him over to the backcourt. Alan Piccolo doesn't like the call, but I think the refs got that one right. So the Eagles get the ball back. Don Jarrett is fouled there by Christian Harris. Again, we want to thank you for watching Waterbury High School Sports Basketball Replay on Channel 16 and 96. My name is Michael Valenti. You can watch this game as well as any other game that we broadcast live on 16 and 96 by going to our YouTube page and watch them on demand. Just search Waterbury High School Sports. Don Jarrett misses the first free throw. Yates puts up a shot, no good. Ball goes out of bounds, staying with Wilby. Harris gets it in. Christian Harris' first 2 points of this game couldn't have come at a better time here. You're watching Waterbury High School Sports Basketball Replay on Channel 16 and 96. You're watching Waterbury High School Sports Basketball Replay on Channel 16 and 96. My name is Michael Valenti. Getting down to the final seconds of this game. Kennedy Eagles with the lead, but Not a big lead. Inbound to Darryl Flowers, and a foul is called. Flowers will shoot 2. Kennedy will have their entire defense back. Only Darryl Flowers at the free throw line is on their side of the court right now. Misses the first free throw. Flowers now 2 for 5 from the free throw line after missing the first. Hits the second. Sinister over to Ahmad Alves. Alves puts up a 3. No good. Ezra Goodman tries to put it back, and it's blocked out of bounds. I think that was Tyvon Stenson there. Inbound goes to Sinisterra for 3. No good, and that's going to do it. The Kennedy Eagles come up with the victory with a final score of 77-70. We thank you for watching Waterbury High School Sports Basketball Replay. My name is Michael Valenti saying so long from the George Torado Court at Wilby High School.
This has been a presentation of Natatuck Productions and Waterbury High School Sports.